Here we are in North Carolina, hanging out with our friends, a lot of bands this evening, and so we're going to take just a quick moment to have an interview with Rawrb from PSYCHOSTICK. Let's go. Let's do this. Come on. Over here.
Oh, I have to do an interview now. Hey guys, we're gonna do an interview, man.
All right.
Take care.
Sounds good.
Thanks for taking care of us. You
With
took care of us.
swines,
Oh, no, I'm gonna leave. Thank you so much, sir.
but you're
Peace
the
out.
shit.
Thank you.
Rawrb, my friend.
How's it going?
You know what's funny about this is actually we have met each other 3,000 miles away from where we are now. Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Was that Reno?
It was Reno.
Yeah.
And this gentleman, along with the band, PSYCHOSTICK, or PSYCHOSTICK, as we said in the video. Do you remember that?
PSYCHOSTICK.
PSYCHOSTICK.
Oh, we get them all, man.
Yes, you said that you guys were going to call us Nevada rather than Nevada because of that.
Well, oh, that sounds like something we would say.
Yes, it was. Definitely. So here we are, 3 years later, in a weird place, 3,000 miles away from what happened. So on behalf of NC Local Music, North Carolina, I'm going to ask you a couple questions. How would you describe your music?
Humorcore. That's the genre we've given ourselves. Kind of a mix between Pantera and Machine Head and Weird Al.
So Machine Head.
Yeah. Pantera, Machine Head, Weird Al.
So, following that question, what would you say is your biggest influence musically?
Oh God, I haven't had an influence in a while. Well, getting started was like Pantera, Machine Head, Seven Dust, Nothing Face. Those would be my biggest musical influences.
Okay, and it comes through musically, lyrically.
Life, stupid shit that happens in real life, essentially. Yeah.
And is there any musician aside from that you would consider an influence, whether it comes to writing, being, experiencing, influencing, whatever? Is there anybody out there?
Well, back when we were getting started, it was pretty much what I just named off. I don't follow the music business or the scene or other artists as much as I probably should, because I'm just busy with my own project. Does that make any sense? And it sounds really condescending and arrogant, but it's just I don't have. I haven't had a whole lot of energy and time to put into just, finding influences, I guess would be the, yeah.
It does make sense.
Okay.
Yes, I feel that. I understand that. How old are you now, if you don't mind?
31.
31. Yeah. How old were you when you started playing?
About 20?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you've been playing for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you've been playing music for, say, playing, being a part of, being artistically for 11 years, right?
Roughly, yes.
Roughly. All right. Are there any interesting projects from this 11 years of experience that you have coming up?
Well, we have, the state of the music industry has kind of put us in a position to where we have to adapt in a lot of ways. CDs are on the way out. A lot of people, know about the online piracy thing. So rather than complain and bitch about it, we are attempting to grow our online presence as much as we can, so where we get more people to come out to shows or whatever. And we have a lot of video-related plans and stuff in the future. Also have a lot of merchandise ideas in the future. Just a lot of stuff I can't really talk about because it's not solid, I guess. We're still in the planning phase, but after this tour, we're going to hit it hard. A lot of video plans, and that's really the big one. We just got to grow our online presence to a point where we don't have to rely so much on sales, if that makes sense.
It does.
That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to not get caught up in that whole whirlwind, because a lot of bands and a lot of labels and a lot of people in the industry, they don't adapt to change. That's why a lot of giant labels are closing their doors. They didn't see the internet as something they could use to their advantage, and they try to use the old business model, blah blah blah. So now they're falling apart, and we're trying to make sure that never happens to us. And so far, we're doing pretty well. Is if you like an artist, support them, buy their music. If you don't. Just don't steal everything. You gotta have a middle. Be responsible for that, because that's why stuff like SOPA you know what I mean, has been popping up is because we've been irresponsible with the internet and how we use it. We just gotta, be accountable for it. You like an artist and their music. Same thing with, movies and software. Just, if you like it and use it, throw them a few bones. It's not gonna kill you. Didn't kill you before, it won't kill you now.
As oddly enough, on that subject,
Yeah.
With the record that is previous to the last record, that you guys relied on friends' donations and whatnot to make that record. And what I think is absolutely amazing is the last track. It was
Sandwich?
Yes, it was dedicated to people who helped.
Yes.
Which is amazing. What a great idea. You're thanking everybody who helped to make you do what you do, and they appreciate what you do and join in the experience. That is innovative, people. That is, how did that come about?
Oh, it was just, our old manager had the idea because we needed to put out a new album, and he basically said, hey, why don't we ask the fans for donations, but you gotta give them, you can't just say give me money, you gotta give them something back, and that was part of us. Okay, well, we'll write a song with their name in it, which we took a medley of our other songs and just did what we did, and it worked really well, and we also did something recently where we bought a trailer. We didn't have the money to buy a trailer, so we said, guys, help out with the trailer, and what we'll do is we'll take a picture of you with your name on it and put it inside of the trailer on the walls, and you'll be with us everywhere we go. And it worked. If you have a following that really loves what you do, and they want to support you, and you want to do it for a living, Kickstarter is one of those websites that does that too. You'd be surprised. There was one fan that donated $700 towards the trailer. Yeah, just bam.
Do you know the name?
Off the top of my head, I don't, and I'm sorry. But there's so many names in there. So thank you guys for donating and helping us not have to go get a crappy cubicle job or a manual labor ditch digging type job, so we can continue to make music.
And as I am in the music industry as well,
okay.
You've done, we've seen.
You didn't get it? Oh, he was working.
No, it's good.
You start out and you have these dreams and ideas, and then when you really delve into the industry, things change. And so, what keeps you motivated after you've lived, loved, learned, etc.? What keeps you motivated?
Mostly, it's not money. I'll tell you that much. If I did this for the money, I would have given up about 9 years ago. It's about what makes you happy, and my motivation mostly is the fact that I'm my own boss. I don't have to answer to anybody. I prefer to be able to wake up in the morning and be able to know what I want to do for that whole day, and when I'm on my deathbed, I can live with no regrets. That's really what it's all about. Being able to chase your dreams is so overlooked. It's so easy to get caught up in the comfortable day job with the comfortable paycheck, or go to school and graduate and realize, oh crap, there's no jobs. And that's going on right now. But being able to just get up every morning and chase your dreams, that's what will keep me motivated. And it's working. It's working out well for us. And I encourage anybody else who wants to they have a dream or an idea to pursue it. Start small, work your way up. It's not going to happen immediately. You have to be patient. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it.
Very good, very good. I feel that. I love that. I associate with that. I'm sure a lot of other people do, whether it be in the music industry or other industry. You're going to live a dream, you're going to live a dream.
Right.
Sometimes it's very, very hard.
It is hard. You can do it.
Okay, all right. For NC Local Music, we have one more question.
Okay.
If you had any advice to give to someone who is a fledgling artist, being at the show, looking at you, with stars in the eyes, what would be your advice to them?
Kind of what I was talking about, living a dream, but fledgling artist, don't be your influences. Does that make sense? Don't be, you can have influences, but have them inspire you rather than influence you more than anything. I cannot tell you how many angry metal bands that sound like a lot of other more popular and bigger angry bands are trying to make a living out of it, and they can't figure out why it's not working. You know what I mean? Same thing with like the hipster bands now. They're all got the same hair, same jeans, same everything, but they're not really breaking the mold. They're not doing anything innovative or interesting. And if you want to do this for a living, you've got to find a way, something that you're happy with, to do something that will not only innovate, but people will be like, you know what? I really like that. That's different. I'll give it some of my money and attention. And because, I mean, we're close to 800 shows in our career. We're approaching that number. And I wish I had more. I can maybe name 2 bands, maybe more than that, maybe 2 to 5 bands out of all those shows that we played that have really just blown me away out of 800 shows. So if you're wanting to really break out of the mold and do something that will inspire and innovate or whatever, just think, stretch your comfort zone. And just take a look at what's working and try to think beyond that.
I can't disagree with that.
Now,
it's beautiful.
Breaking that mold and stretching can make you feel uncomfortable.
Oh, our first show we ever played, I felt like I was going to shit my pants because I thought we were going to get booed off the stage because we were doing something I'd never seen before. I'd never seen a comedy metal band do what we were doing.
Right.
And I still don't. But I had no idea that it would have gone this far, which is great. But at the time, I was so scared. If you fear for your life about what you're about to do, you're probably on the right track. That's an indicator that you're doing something right. If you're like, oh, I got this, yeah, maybe not. I don't know. It's kind of a gauge that I
being
use.
an innovator in something.
It's scary.
It is.
But it's worth it.
It's scary. 3,000 miles 3 years ago. We're hanging out. We're playing shows. We're doing this in Reno. Now we are in North Carolina. And I just want to make that a point.
Oh, it's significant.
Yes.
Yes.
There was a lot of obsession over aliens and whatnot back in Nevada.
Still is.
There still is, but we're in North Carolina now. So what else is there to obsess about?